What is going on, everybody? I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you so much again for tuning in here at Beautiful Day to Be Better. We're a nonprofit organization, and our mission is to spread awareness towards financial literacy. In this video, we'll be recapping everything that happened this past week in regards to my mental health, more takeaways from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, a quick update on my current investments, and some investment opportunities that I'm looking into. Before we get into the video, I would like to let you guys know that we are still trying to accomplish our BETTER campaign. It stands for Building Effective Teaching Through Educational Reading. The mission of the campaign is to provide 3 book bundles about different avenues of financial literacy and distribute them to 50 people. The objective of the campaign is to bring awareness in different areas of financial literacy and encourage discussions as a group. To use the books as tools to improve reading and comprehension, as we believe these skills are very crucial in being successful in our journey towards financial literacy. The money we need to fulfill this campaign is $1,600, and we currently have raised $270. We plan on raising the money by selling our wristbands and our website at bdtbb.org. All the proceeds will go towards raising the money needed to fund our BETTER campaign. Please contact us through our website or social media accounts for any questions or concerns, as we are more than happy to answer them. As far as my mental health in regards to last week, I'd say I was about a 6 out of 10. I finally got compensated for that contract incentive I signed for a week ago, and they actually extended it towards this month. So, I got some extra capital that allowed me to look into further investment opportunities. So I was pretty happy about that. Reason why it's only 6 is because as far as my physical health, I still have been inconsistent with gym, and hopefully that's something I can turn around pretty soon. Takeaways I got from reading the book this week is about the second law of creating new habits, which is making it attractive. According to the book, the more attractive an opportunity, the more likely it is to become habit forming. We are prone to fall for exaggerated versions of reality, from concentrated calories in junk food, social media delivering more likes and praise in a few minutes than we could ever get at home or outside, and from advertisement created with a combination of ideal lighting, professional makeup, and photoshopped edits. Habits are a dopamine-driven feedback loop. Dopamine plays a central role in many neurological processes, including motivation, learning and memory, punishment and aversion, and voluntary movement. When dopamine rises, so does our motivation to act. It's the anticipation of a reward, not the fulfillment of it, that gets us to take the action. The greater the anticipation, the greater the dopamine spike. One way we can use this to our advantage is through the temptation building, which is a strategy to pair an action you want to do with an action you need to do. In my situation, I could apply this by stating that while I'm studying more about the stock market for 20 minutes, I will eat chocolate-covered pretzels. The habit I need to do, which is learning about the stock market, is paired with a habit that I want to do, eating chocolate pretzels. The anticipation of the habit I want to do will fuel the habit I need to do, for the habit that I want to do comes right after. As far as updates on my current investments, you can see that my position in Amazon is down by 6.7%. Again, I believe this is due to the news of Jeff Bezos resigning and with Andy Jassy taking over as the CEO. As far as this, I actually wanted to go a little lower. If it ever gets to 2,900 or so, then I will be more than likely buying another share. Looking now at my Walmart position, you can see it's also down by 5.5%. But then again, this is a stock that I plan on holding on to for a very, very long time, and pretty much until the company goes bankrupt. But seeing how big a company Walmart is, the chances of that is very unlikely in my opinion. As far as my as far as my cryptocurrency position, very pleased to see that it's up 25% from my initial investment. Again, cryptocurrency is something that I'm not very experienced at, but instinctively, I believe it's something that's going to be a very great commodity in the future, with Bitcoin leading the way. As you can see, it's starting to be accepted into more institutions such as banks and other brick and mortar stores. And obviously, as a lot of you guys know, that Tesla, which is a very strong surging company right now, has invested 1.5 billion in Bitcoin. This week I decided to focus more on the income statement. I invested a total of 7 hours and 45 minutes learning to understand and analyze how an income statement works and what it can tell me when it comes to the overall health of a certain company. Throughout that 7 hours and 45 minutes, I was able to successfully be consistent in investing 20 minutes of my time at 9 p.m. every day, learning more about the income statement. I plan to push that goal into putting in 1 hour extra on my off days to learn more about the cash flow statement this time, on top of the 20 minutes per day at 9 p.m. As far as other investment opportunities, as I've said in the beginning of this financial journey, I'm looking to diversify my investment strategies, with the stock market being one of them, and the other with it being shoes. Reason why I chose shoes is because sneakers is something I've been affiliated with for the last 10 years. I have a very deep passion about sneakers, and it's something that I am confident with my knowledge of. Again, going back to past couple years, I used to hate resellers, for they have made a business into something that I really love and care about. But as I've grown, I realized that if I were to make money on something, sneakers would be one of the best avenues, or one of the best things I have a great chance on making money in, with being I kind of have a good idea on what sells in a way. So with that being said, my other initial investment is through this particular sneaker. It's called the Jordan 1 Volt. I've been buying pairs for about $180, and I'm planning to sell them around $270 or so, which I believe will happen sometime early 2022, like around holiday season. And as you can see, the reason why I chose this shoe is because it is an Air Jordan 1. It's one of the more popular shoes around today. As far as this particular pair, as vivid as the colors are, it's actually a very simple shoe to, attach an outfit on. And again, the uniqueness of it, from the translucent writing on the tongue, and again, it's just my opinion, it's just a very decent looking shoe. It's very cheap right now compared to other Air Jordan 1 models, and just as I wait for the stock to kind of go down, simple supply and demand, I believe this will go up in price. So yep, I'm very excited with my investment, and we'll definitely update you guys to see where it is. As with all businesses, there's risks, and in terms of sneakers, probably one of the biggest risks in this business is counterfeits. You want to make sure you educate yourself on how to authenticate certain pairs. You can do so by watching YouTube videos. There's so many channels out there that explain in great detail how to legit check pairs. And also, you can go in certain sneaker boutiques around the around the area, ask for their expertise. I'm sure they're more than willing to share that with you. You also want to make sure that when you do these meetups with a seller, that you do so in a public, safe place. Again, this people get robbed for their shoes. It's a commodity now. It's worth something. It has been worth something. If you look at articles since 1995, people have been getting killed for their Jordans. So obviously safety is a major issue, and one thing to counter that is, like I said, to meet at a public area. And lastly, you want to make sure you develop some form of negotiation skills. You don't want to buy certain pairs for what they're really going for, and at the same time you gotta consider that you gotta eat too, and you gotta have some margin from where you want to buy it and how much you plan on selling for in the future. Selling platforms that you can use for resources, obviously StockX. They treat pretty much sneakers and commodity as ticker symbols in the NASDAQ. So very, very useful source. You can also check GOAT, eBay, and things like that. And that's about it. Again, thank you so much, guys, for taking the time to watch this all the way through here. I really, really appreciate it. If you guys got any comments, I'm very excited to hear them or read them. You can drop them down in the comments below. Hope you guys are killing your own financial journeys, and again, it's a beautiful day to be better.